Alright, so we are here at Orchid to Orchid, where we get a lot of our plants from. This is where we got that big watermelon peperomia. So let's see what they have. But then you can't film in here, so I'm just gonna film from outside, just like that. Ooh, I see a bird of paradise in there. That is what I'm looking for, is a bird of paradise. We found some really cute pots in different colors, but they're 20 bucks and they're not that big, so I don't think that's a good price. I feel like I can find cheaper ones at like Marshalls and Home Goods, but we'll see, because we really like this color right here, but just in a bigger size. Let me show you. And then they have these over here as well, but we don't need these. The ones that I'm gonna get a couple of these right here, because they're like a really nice shape of terracotta. They don't have like they don't have the traditional like shape, so I'm gonna take a couple of these. I wish they had like a smaller one than that. And then they also have these right here, and these are $3.50. These are also really nice. I might just take some of these too. I also found my bird of paradise that I'm looking for, but they're so expensive, and that's because they're really big. They're $85 here. Yeah. Look at how beautiful these are. They're just too expensive for my budget. So I think I'm gonna go back to Home Depot and buy it from there, because they're only $20 there. Of course they are way smaller, but I needed for, or I wanted for my room. So pretty. Look at this new leaf coming in. It's barely unfolding. Oh my god, that's so pretty. And then look at how bright green they are when they're new leaves. There's another store over there that has the bird of paradise as well, so I'm gonna go check that out in a bit after we get the pots. But yeah, if you guys want to come and get some pots in downtown LA, I don't know, I don't feel like they're that cheap. I see a lot of these little plants on Instagram, but I don't know what they are. It's a Spanish moss. How do you take care of it? It's super cute though. And I have a whole bunch of plants all around. I really like that they have all the prices of the plants right next to them, which is really helpful. A lot of stores don't do that. You have to like ask. Oh, look at these. These are so pretty. So I don't think I'm gonna get my bird of paradise here, because they're really pricey. And I haven't found any smaller ones that would be less expensive. Oh, look at the silver splash. So pretty. They have some peperomias, but I have no luck with peperomias. Mine are kind of dying, and I had the variegated one that my wife got me. It's dead. I don't know if it was already like messed up when we bought it or not, but it died, unfortunately. How bright this one is. What are they? They're like neon plants. I said, what are they? They're like neon plants. Like they have all these little cute ones too. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take some of those. And this is the stuff we're taking. We're taking a tricolor Hoya. Wifey really wants it, so we're gonna take it. Get some pots.
You remember me, right?
No,
The Nancy Street.
Yeah, I know.
Taking this one for the beauty room. This one. These are gonna be for the living room.
How to get to the fabric district.
So I am in Rudy's inside the flower market, and they have a whole bunch of string of hearts. And look what I found, guys. If you guys are looking for the watermelon peperomia, Rudy's has it. Look at these little ponytail palms. They're so cute. Today I am doing some propagation cleanup and repotting some pots, or plants I mean. I went shopping for pots yesterday, as you guys saw on my last clips, but over the weekend I couldn't repot everything that I wanted to because I didn't have the pots, but now I do, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some of that. And I'm also gonna go through my propagation station and kind of clean up the water if it needs to. I already did a few things right here. If you're not familiar with propagating, it's just the act of multiplying your plants, which is really affordable because all you have to do is buy one plant and then know how to propagate that, so you can get multiple plants out of one. And there's a lot of plants that you can propagate very easily in water. There's plants that you cannot propagate in water. You have to like literally divide it at the root and just separate it like that. But the ones that I have here are plants that you can propagate in water. Pothos, fiddle leaf figs, snake plants, peperomias, string of hearts. What else do I have? I think that's it, but there's many other plants that you can propagate in water. You just got to do your research. Pothos is my favorite to propagate because it's so fast. Just in case you're wondering what type of supplies you're going to need for propagation, you're going to need some type of glass, like something like this. I found this for $4.99 at Marshall's. You can check Marshall's because I always find a lot of things there. This one I found at Marshall's too. I need to cut the little tag, and it comes with 6 little jars, and you can just put water in them and put your plant in them and keep it in a sunny, well-lit area so that the roots can form. Anything, I mean, you can find these little vials, jars. Like this little one right here was a skincare product. I cleaned it up after I was done with it, and I used it for propagation now. And then I also went to the thrift store. If you watch my thrift hauls, then you know what I'm talking about. I found a whole bunch of glassware, like this one over here I found there. Okay, so hopefully this is a good angle, but I'm gonna put this variegated rubber tree, a rubber plant. This one I found at Trader Joe's for only $5.99. I thought it was a great price, so I bought this little pot for it. I don't know, I think it's gonna look cute with this blue-green glaze in this variegation. Maybe not, we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna put this in here. I'm just gonna transfer all the dirt and the plant in. I'm gonna put a stake in here because it is crooked. It's like lopsided, so I'm gonna put something in here to kind of hold it up straight, because that's gonna be the easiest way to kind of straighten it out. Plants are very beneficial to your living space. They can clean out the air and give you cleaner, healthier air. They can boost your mood if you are very stressed. They can help you out with that. There's just a lot of research when it comes to plants and how it can help your overall well-being and your living space. I am a Scorpio, so I get very obsessed very fast when I like something. So plants is definitely an obsession now. I just want more and more and more, and I want to learn more about them and just, you know, propagate and, you know, just keep learning. I guess that's my main, what I really like about plants. Repot this one, and I'm gonna take it out of this really big pot and I'm gonna put it in here. Carefully wiggle it out. There you go. He's a cute little guy. I'm gonna place him right here for now, and then I'm just gonna prep the dirt in here. I'm just gonna use the same dirt because there's nothing wrong with it. The only time that I do change the dirt out is when I feel like the plant is diseased or something's wrong with it, or when it's the soil that came with the plant. Sometimes you just want to change it out depending on how the quality is. Sometimes they don't use very good quality dirt. You can feel how, like, you know, it's not that great. And now I'm just gonna put him in here. Oh, he looks much cuter in here too. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little, kind of like a little hole so that the roots can get in there. Oh, there you go. So now it's gonna fit perfectly on the windowsill, and I feel like it's gonna get more sun this way and it's gonna love it. So yeah, that is the next repotting. Okay, next up I have this little baby pilea, and this one is a little offspring that came out of my mother pilea plant, and I am excited for this. I saw another YouTuber do this technique and I really love how her pots look and how they turned out, so I'm gonna do that as well. So she took some white acrylic paint and some water, so we're just gonna dilute the paint. Just gonna put a little bit in there. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Just a few drops, and we're gonna mix it. This is a old t-shirt that I just cut so I can make rags out of them. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the water with the color, and I'm just gonna brush on the color onto the pot. Okay, that's way too light, so I think I need more paint. Okay, so let's try it again. Oh yes, that's much better. I don't know if you guys can see a little bit of the white. Hopefully that's a better view, but I'm gonna go ahead and add more white because you can see a little bit of the white on there, but I do want a little bit more. Oh, I think that was way too much. I'm also gonna do the same technique on this bigger cylinder terracotta pot that I picked up at the flower market yesterday as well. So we're just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over. I literally want to do this to all of my pots because it looks so pretty. And you can do anything. You can go up and down, you can go in zigzags. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Let your creativity shine through. Yes, that looks so pretty. Alright, so I'm back. I went ahead and used this whitewashing technique on all of my terracotta pots, and I freaking love this. My favorite one has to be this cylinder one. I feel like this is the one that looks the best out of all of them. But I went in my living room and I picked up all of my pots and I did the whitewash technique. And I gotta say, some of these pots are more porous than others. I feel like some took forever to dry and to kind of like soak the paint in. For example, this one doesn't really have that much white, even though I did put a lot. I feel like not a lot of it stayed on. This one is also super pretty. Hopefully you guys can see the technique, what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm just like showing you guys and you guys can't even see nothing. Actually, let me bring it down so you guys can see it a little better now that I took the brightness down. But look at how pretty these are. This is my second favorite. I am here in Home Depot. I found the white bird of paradise and it is the same price, $24.99, so 25 bucks. And well, $24.98, my bad. So I'm gonna pick one and take one home. I'm so excited. So they have two sizes. They have a $25 one, and then they have this one, which is a $19.99, and that's the one I'm gonna take. I mean, it's only $5 difference, but I mean, why not, right? Why not get the cheapest one? So I think I'm gonna get one, maybe two, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start choosing which ones. Hopefully the one that's looks the healthiest, one that has growth. It's $8 for a little propagation station. There's some right here. This one's really cute. I don't know how much it is though. This one's really cool for like big stems to propagate them in. I have this one. So I'm here at Home Goods looking for some pots, but I didn't find any. So I'm just looking at what they have for propagation, even though I don't need anything. Oh, this pot is really cute. It's $30. I like this one. It's like another propagation station. So this is where you can come and check it out. Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, all those stores carry the propagation stations and pots and anything you need for your plants. You want to play? Can you let me film? Can you let me film? Okay, so this is the bird of paradise that I picked up. I only ended up getting one because I thought that this would be a better choice. It has 3 little stems, and that's Star crying in the background because she wants to come out and play. But yeah, it has 3 stems, as you can see, so I can divide this into 3 pots to make 3 plants. So I paid $25 and I'm getting 3 plants in one, which I think is a better price. And I think that's a great thing to choose or to look for when you're choosing a plant, is to look for a plant that has multiple stalks or roots or whatever you want to call them. What are these called? Stems, I call them. I'm gonna divide it. So how to divide these are very she keeps trying to play. So the way you divide these is you take them out of the pot and you literally just cut the root system into 3. Obviously you want to see that you're cutting, you know, separately where they're at, if that makes any sense. Like, you don't just want to go cutting anywhere. You want to make sure that there's one here, so you would cut right here and maybe like right here. So I'm gonna do that right now and I'm gonna show you. All right, so I took it out of the nursery pot and I'm gonna reuse that to plant one back in. But yeah, this is what the root system looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to cut it. I'm so scared, but I know it's gonna be okay. I've seen many people do this where they just cut it and it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, so it's actually easier than I thought. All you can do is just separate them and pull them apart and they just break in half. And that's actually what I just did right now. And yeah, it wasn't that bad. So I'm just gonna pull this one apart. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand. But I didn't bring, there we go. So there we have one with really healthy roots. And then now we're gonna separate these 2. All right. Let's see. I should have brought my... There we go. Woo! Now we have 3. Alright, so now I gotta get some nursery pots that we always save. You can buy these at Home Depot, but they're really expensive. They're like $10 for this little size right here. So we always reuse our nursery pots. But yeah, that is how you separate a bird of paradise. I know it wasn't kind of a good visual or good angle, but hopefully you guys understood what I did. I just separated them by hand. I didn't even have to use a knife or scissors to separate them. They're very easy to separate and not that scary. Again, I'm sorry about that. That is Truffles breathing so hard because she's playing. Go to that. You're tired already. That's enough. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is that I'm reusing the dirt because it seems like pretty good soil. I mean, I'm not really knowledgeable on soil, but I feel like it's good, nice and airy. It crumbles, and I've seen pretty bad dirt at Home Depot because this is from Home Depot. I don't know if you guys remember, but yeah, I've seen like it's super like thick and just heavy, and yeah, this one doesn't feel like that. So I'm gonna reuse it because why not? And I'm just gonna put, let me show you. I'm just gonna put this one back in because this is the one that's gonna go in the living room, and all I have to do is just back pour or just put some dirt back in the sides, and yeah, that's it. That is very easy. I thought it was going to be harder, and I was very nervous to do it because I thought I was going to kill it. So I'm done separating and repotting the bird of paradise. So I put this one in the terracotta that I showed you guys earlier in the footage where I did a whitewash technique, and I think it looks so cute. This is the smallest one. That's the one that's going to go in my beauty room, and then the bigger one is going to go in the living room, and it's in a nursery pot. I'm just going to put it in a decorative pot. Just put the whole nursery pot in the decorative pot, if you know what I mean. And then this one, I don't know where I'm going to put this one. Maybe in the hallway, but maybe not because it does need a lot of light and part sun. So I need to put these plants somewhere where they're going to catch sun. So yeah, I'm exhausted, but I'm done, and I'm excited, especially this one. This one looks so cute with the terracotta pot. Yeah, so that is that.